This is Essex High School's Word of Mouth Speak Chorus on Death with Dignity.
Death with Dignity is an initiative that was enacted in Oregon in October of 1997. It is an act that provides terminally ill patients with less than 6 months to live with the option of ending their lives on their own terms. The patients must have the capacity to make the decision for themselves. No one else can make the decision. It's also important to mention that the whole process can be stopped at any time. If Vermont were to pass a law allowing patients to choose death with dignity, no obligations would come along with it. People would just be given the freedom to decide for themselves.
It's my life. The greatest human freedom is to live and die according to one's own desires and beliefs.
It's not suicide. It's being able to say that I triumphed in the end. My disease did not take me.
After all, it's my life.
It's the power to show that I am the one in control, not the disease.
It's not just about death.
It's about dignity.
My dignity.
Mine.
Mine.
Our dignity.
Who gave the state the power to tell people that they can't die when they're in such pain? Shouldn't this be a basic civil right under very prescribed circumstances?
Helen Keller said that death is no more than passing from one room into another. When it's my time, I would like to have the option of opening that door.
Whatever your beliefs about death, they should not take precedence over my own personal beliefs.
It's my life.
If someone doesn't believe in death with dignity, that's fine. But that doesn't give anyone the right to take the choice away from others.
We should all have the freedom to
Make our own choices.
We may not have control over a terminal illness, but we should have control over how much we suffer. And if we can no longer control our pain, we should be able to make the choice to
Stop the suffering.
When pain medication can no longer work for me, I would like to have the choice to pass peacefully with the ones I love around me.
When all other options have been exhausted,
We deserve the right.
to decide how we go.
We do this out of love for our pets. Why not do it out of love for ourselves? It's important to me because
It's my life.
and
Only I can say.
whether or not my work here is finished. I like the idea that I'm in control of the whole process, that no one gets to decide for me.
Not my parents.
Not my doctor.
Not my spouse.
Not anyone, but me.
I am in control.
All of the fears about being pressured to end it, all of the fears of it being a slippery slope, have not come true in Oregon after more than a decade of study and data.
If I feel even a moment's hesitation, the whole process can stop.
No one
can try to force my hand.
It's more of just being autonomous and having control over my situation.
Death is a terrifying thing for most of us. But what about when I'm stricken by an illness that cripples not only me, but my family as well? Would it still be so terrifying?
I wouldn't want the people I love to have to see me go like that. For that to be their last memory of me.
In pain.
Suffering.
If I were in this situation, my wish would be to die peacefully, with dignity.
None of us has a choice as to whether or not we die, but
It's my life.
I should have a choice, if at all possible, to determine how I die, when living itself is no longer a choice for me.
I know some people think it's wrong to end your life before it's time,
That's understandable.
but is it right to force someone to live miserably when they know their time has come?
It's all based on having the capacity to make the decision. I feel comforted knowing that I would be examined by doctors to ensure that I'm sound of mind before I choose to end my life.
If given the choice, I would gladly go on living, free of disease. But when there are no options left, and when every day just gets more painful, I want the power to say, it's time.
The hardest thing to hear from someone you love or care for is, I am going to die. But as hard as that may be,
It is harder still.
to watch someone you love suffer. It's not a choice about whether you want to die. It's about when you want to die. And knowing that you can still
Have a voice.
Hospice is a wonderful, affirming option that I know I'll pursue when my time comes. But even then, if palliative care is no longer a viable option for me, I'd like to go on my own terms.
We talk about equality and everyone being free and equal. Why can't we apply that to this?
I should
Should.
Should.
have a say.
We should all have a say.
This may affect you or even me in the future. Death with dignity is an option that I would take. Would you?
After all,